Hello everyone, hope you're doing good. I am Vedant Yadav. Today I'm going to discuss two most important topics of IPC, that is section 299 culpable homicide and section 300 murder. Both these sections are very confusing and unclear due to the similar language. Usually questions are asked from these sections in competitive exams and law college exams as well. Now before starting, take a situation. A person Ram was killed by person Sham. In this situation, the question arises whether the act committed by Sham is a murder or culpable homicide. To answer this question, we have to understand the difference between both the sections. We have to understand what is culpable homicide and what is murder. Now, as you read section 299 and 300, you will realize essentials of both the crime are nearly same. So, in this video, I will tell the difference between both the section briefly, and in next video, I will explain it word by word. The difference between murder and culpable homicide is gravity of the act, or you can say intensity of the act by which a death is caused. In culpable homicide, there is a very little but still a chance is available that even if the act was sufficient to cause death, but there is a possibility that a person could have survived after that also. For example, blow of a baseball bat on the head of a person is sufficient enough to kill a person. But still, there is a little possibility that it only injures a person to high extent, but persons still survive. In murder, there is no such possibility of person to survive. For example, shooting a person by putting gun on his head, there is no possibility of him surviving that. In more simple words, the difference is of the seriousness of the act. If the act is so dangerous that it leaves no scope of the survival of the person, it is murder. If the act is less dangerous and minute possibility, or there is a minute probability that a person could have survived that attack, then it is a culpable homicide. Now, it is very much clear that the difference between both is of gravity, or the intensity of the act by which the death is caused. But we cannot differentiate culpable homicide and murder into two different things, as culpable homicide is a genus and murder is its species, which mean all the murder are culpable homicide, but all culpable homicides are not murder. There is a thread line difference between both the term, that is gravity or the intensity of the act. As murder is considered as more serious offense than culpable homicide, the punishment of murder is more and more harsher than the punishment of culpable homicide. I can also conclude by saying that whether the act occurs come under culpable homicide or murder depend upon the solely discretion of the court. As in many cases, it has been observed that different court gave different opinion for the same act. Now you have understood the basic difference between culpable homicide and murder. In my next video, I will explain the difference between section 299 and 300 of IPC while reading them together with many illustrations. So check out my next video and subscribe to my channel below. Thank you.